Welcome back. Let's talk to Tim Young. He's a day trader at Ayondo. Tim, welcome to the show and Happy New Year to you and your family. You're a FTSE trader. How did you do overall last year?
I was profitable last year. I was up 11.5% roughly. So I beat the underlying index, which was the FTSE, which was obviously glad to beat the index. I didn't do as well as I did last year because I did the year before that, because I did just under 20% the year before. But it was a positive year, so I can't really complain.
Excellent. Now, you've been on the ball on FTSE for as long as I can remember. In terms of the big picture, are you still a buyer for choice?
I am still a buyer, although the higher it gets, the more concerning it is, But at the moment, I think, as I've said before, it's definitely safer to be long than short in this market.
Yeah.
If you'd have chosen to go short at any time in the last couple of years, you'd have ended up losing money. So, yeah, definitely on the long side, but do get a bit more cautious. Now we're over 7.7. I'm starting to get a little bit cautious, but definitely don't want to be short.
Understood. Okay, well, you kindly sent 2 slides. Let's have a quick whiz through. The first one's the FTSE daily chart. What are your observations here? Obviously, momentum looks a bit stretched to me.
Yeah, it does. It does look a bit stretched, but absolutely. I mean, yeah, again, on the basic indicators, you've got the stochastic overbought. It's over the 80 line, the RSI, which is overbought. But when you get these strong trending moves, as you know, it can stay overbought for a while. So even though it's overbought, I think it might be one of those situations where it stays overbought for a while.
Well, I think it's very important that non-technical people don't basically read an overbought signal as a sell signal, right? It's basically, you've got to look at the price action confirming the momentum indicators.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Very much so.
Well, let's take a look at the monthly chart now. What are your observations here? Obviously, it's broken up and out, record highs, and I read one market commentary suggesting that this is going to break to the upside from here. Are you high conviction on that?
Yes, I'd say I am. I mean, the reason I pulled the monthly chart up is because we're at the beginning of the year and it's quite a good time to get an overview of where we are in the markets. And, when we had those bullish candlesticks going back probably about a year or so, I think that did look bullish, but we had that very long consolidation. So I was on the show week after week saying it's just still consolidating. And I was saying at the time, the longer it consolidates sideways, the probably the bigger the breakout's going to be when it finally comes. So we've got over 7.7 now. So yes, I think this year is definitely going to be. I think we're going to be breaking out, probably challenging. I think we're going to be challenging the 8,000 probably by the end of the year. It wouldn't surprise me. Obviously, we're overbought on the stochastic, but we're not yet overbought on the RSI. And as you were just saying, you can stay overbought for quite a while in a strongly trending market. Yeah. So that's the way I'm reading it. Yeah, I'd agree with that. I think we are going to get a breakout up to higher than this, definitely this year.
Thank you very much indeed.